Welcome to this video on the life of Adolf Hitler, one of the most infamous figures in world history. In this video, we will explore Hitler's life and the events that led him to become the leader of Nazi Germany. We'll also take a closer look at the Holocaust, one of the most tragic events in modern history. Adolf Hitler was a German politician and leader of the Nazi Party. He rose to power as Chancellor of Germany in 1933 and later Führer in 1934. During his dictatorship from 1933 to 1945, he initiated World War II in Europe by invading Poland in September 1939. He was closely involved in military operations throughout the war and was central to the perpetration of the Holocaust. Born in Braunau am Inn, Austria, on April 20, 1889, Hitler was the fourth of 6 children of a Catholic Austrian customs official and his wife. His childhood was marked by frequent moves, the death of 2 siblings, and struggles with his father. Hitler's father, Alois, was an authoritarian figure who frequently beat his son. These experiences would shape Hitler's later life and his ideology. Hitler showed an early interest in German nationalism and anti-Semitism. In 1913, he moved to Munich and spent several years there, struggling to make a living as an artist. It was during this time that he became more involved in politics, attending meetings of the German Workers' Party, which later became the Nazi Party. In 1923, Hitler attempted to seize power in Munich in a failed coup known as the Beer Hall Putsch. He was arrested and sentenced to 5 years in prison, during which time he wrote Mein Kampf, an autobiographical and political manifesto outlining his ideology and plans for Germany. After his release, Hitler began rebuilding the Nazi Party and promoting his ideas through propaganda and rallies. In 1933, Hitler was appointed Chancellor of Germany by President Paul von Hindenburg. He quickly consolidated power and began implementing policies aimed at strengthening the economy and military, as well as suppressing opposition and promoting Aryan supremacy. The Nuremberg Laws of 1935 institutionalized discrimination against Jews, stripping them of their citizenship and subjecting them to persecution. Hitler's foreign policy was expansionist, and he began aggressively pursuing territorial acquisitions, including the annexation of Austria and the Sudetenland. His invasion of Poland in September 1939 sparked World War II in Europe. Hitler's military successes in the early years of the war made him popular among the German people, but his aggressive tactics and alliance with Japan and Italy ultimately led to Germany's defeat. Throughout the war, Hitler remained closely involved in military operations, often micromanaging the details of battles and giving orders that defied military logic. As the tide of the war turned against Germany, he became increasingly isolated and paranoid, and his health began to deteriorate. In April 1945, with Soviet forces closing in on Berlin, Hitler committed suicide in his bunker. Adolf Hitler's legacy is one of hate, destruction, and tragedy. He was responsible for the deaths of millions of people, including 6 million Jews in the Holocaust. His ideology of racism and fascism has been universally condemned, and the world continues to grapple with the consequences of his actions. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel for more informative videos.